Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as Scotland. And you can see that we have two little glowing outlines indicating that we're under attack over two different areas here. We have a host invasion attacking us over Ulster, and England again attacking us over Cumberland, which they will just apparently never learn their lesson about. They're only able to do this again so soon, incidentally, because we killed the previous king, who was the one who had the 10-year truce against us in our own offensive war against them, which, if you remember, somehow ended up not giving us these two counties, which it should have, if you ask me. But anyway, we've won our first major battle against them. That was very close here in Cumberland. So I think we'll probably just hang around and regain our morale and reinforce a bit here, if we can. We did manage to get alliances with both the Holy Roman Empire and with Sicily, who is in line to inherit Brittany very soon. If this stressed and wounded 61-year-old queen will die at any point, which she should, then he'll be even more powerful and able to help us out even more, I hope. The Kaiser, it looks like, is kind of sending his troops down in this direction, so I assume that means he's going to get them on boats and come help me? That would be nice. I think we might be able to handle things on our own, but if we can get help, obviously that would be better. So let's unpause here and we can start regaining our morale and stuff. In fact, we might just take a quick trip over to fight this host army here. I was going to just ignore it for the time being, but we should have time to get over there and back. And we shouldn't take too many casualties in the process. I've been corresponding regularly with my sister Rose, and always make sure to see her whenever I get the chance. It's a harsh world, and family must stick together. Family first. Okay, our rival, the Earl here, has come out of hiding. No longer is fearful for his life. Well, we could try to kill him. No point trying to kill the leader of the host army anymore. And betrothed can marry. This is us, of course, and the Duke, or the Duchess of Wessex. Let's do it. Alright, so England has stopped doing their shattered retreat and is heading back up here. Probably to siege Cumberland. So we could gain gold, or we could gain 200 prestige. I think we'll gain the prestige. Let's try to increase our chances of maybe getting to 8,000 within our lifetime. The defensive pact opposing the Byzantine Empire has been disbanded, okay. Probably not too much of a concern to us. Alright, so he's going to come up in here and siege Cumberland. I think I'm going to let him do that for a little while. We don't want to let him take it, of course, because he'll start getting ticking war score. But he'll start losing men to siege events, which is good for us since we'll be reinforcing and we probably won't lose too many in this battle. And of course, at any time, the Kaiser might pull into port with a huge army of troops to help us, but it doesn't seem like that's happening right now. So I think we're attacking into plains with no river crossing here, if I am correct, yes. Which is pretty ideal. Our Duke of Galicia is even happier. Everyone should be pretty happy right now, because we are defending against foreigners on 2 counts, but I think the bonus probably doesn't stack. Just 1 defending versus foreigners, yes. Also, I think our opinion penalties for troops being raised are going to be still ticking down, because both of these wars are defensive and they only get annoyed about defensive or about offensive wars. So that's good too. Alright, so this guy is retreating off in this direction. I think we'll follow. They are sieging us down in Brittany as well. But I think we'll just ignore that. It's not part of their war goal, and I do see some boats around here. So presumably this means the Kaiser is on his way. We might try to avoid fighting England until he arrives. We're headed across to Galloway. A little bit concerned about supply limits here. I think we're going to be okay. Actually, we'll just let him go across and see where he's headed to. This way. Just delay our crossing a little bit. Alright, we'll let him come back. We'll just hang around here and get reinforcements. Could go over the supply limit here. Let's go here as well, which is also only 15k, but there isn't a neutral army park there as well. I assume he's not hostile to England. There's no way he'd be going there if he was. Maybe he'll take attrition on the way through, that would be nice. Okay, we'll probably attack him in Clydesdale then. Let's have a Kaiser update. These boats are actually headed south, so they're probably going around here to pick up troops to bring over here. You are headed in this direction. This army's marching north, so I don't really know what he's up to. Got a few thousand down here as well. Alright, well, we'll just keep wishing and hoping. Maybe he'll arrive eventually. We'll let this battle finish as well with our vassal's army. Okay, the monument our Duke of Munster promised is finished, the statue is unveiled, and it's just a bigger version of Duke Eystein, only slightly better looking than the real Duke Eystein. Wow. That was 500 gold well spent. I don't know about this. Our opinion of him goes down for 10 years, we're very disappointed. He gains 200 prestige, or we can become bitter rivals. Well, that's probably not a good idea. Though he is on the council, so it doesn't matter. As long as the council is content. We'll just let him gain the prestige. But I'll remember this. Alright, we'll be there on the 16th. He will still be there. So that's an easy victory. Up to 53% versus him. He is going to get a siege in Brittany, but he won't get ticking war score. Meanwhile, we will get ticking war score at some point, as long as he doesn't siege anything in Ulster. So we're out of winter and the supply limits are a lot more forgiving, which is good. I'm not sure if I want to attack England here though, right now. Maybe get some more reinforcements. Okay, speaking of Ulster, Duke Andrew has died a natural death, so Duke Donald has taken over. He's relatively happy with us. Have an open council position. I'm assuming the new Duke of Munster is going to be, or the new Duke of Ulster, rather, is going to be powerful vassal and is going to want that position, so we'll just hold off on appointing anyone immediately. Don't know how long it takes to actually update the powerful vassal status. Maybe he doesn't. He wouldn't be a great marshal anyway. And we can appoint this other powerful vassal as marshal and he would be very good at the job, so I think we'll just do that. And I guess we'll just appoint the Duke of Meath as commander. Okay, so I think we'll just wait till we gain a few more reinforcements here. And he loses some more, hopefully, before we attack him. And our friend Captain Arthur of the Scottish Band is going to send us a small gift, which apparently is nothing. But we are grateful nonetheless. Apparently it is truly the thought that counts. Oh, and look who's arrived, the Kaiser with 1,300 troops. Which I was going to make a sarcastic remark about, but actually that's probably enough to make a difference in this battle. Your Duke of Galicia has founded the elective succession in Scotland faction. Okay. Not dangerous by himself. Alright, so at this point, with the admittedly quite small army from the Kaiser here, I think we should be looking pretty good in this battle. Assuming they're going to come with us, why send this army up here if you're not actually going to help? Do we take the battle anyway? We probably do. Though, no, he's sending more troops. We'll just hold off for a little while here. England's not going to be getting any ticking war score until he has the entire county sieged anyway. Oh, now he's leaving. Ah, just landed 14,000 over here. Okay, well, if he's gonna go and fight England, I'm happy to let him. My Marshal is good at reinforcing troops, that's good for him. And good for us. Alright, we lost a siege down in Brittany, not a big deal. Looks like our host has more troops down there. Alright, he is on the way in. I think we'll actually preemptively head south. Get ready to try and intercept the English army, wherever it retreats to. A new bird has arrived in the Muse, and a new book on the art of writing poetry is in the library. So I think we'll start reading the book. 50-50 chance of bunkum or inspiration. Assuming that the Kaiser is going to win this battle fairly easily. The book about poetry is really boring. It's filled with do's and do nots, and I just want to throw it out the window. We can gain the trait Depressed, which we do not want since we're already stressed, or don't want even on its own merit. Or we can take the bird out for some hunting instead, which is, of course, what we will do. Our new wife, the Duchess of Wessex, is pregnant. So we gain prestige. And we are marching through the same county as the Kaiser's army, which is going to maybe make us take attrition. No, I think we got away with it. Set it to Chester. We'll try and keep ahead of him. He's probably just headed down here somewhere. Okay, he's ended up here. Well, we might not catch him, but the Kaiser should. Nope. I guess we'll just head up to Cumberland, which is, I'm assuming, where he's going. We can catch him there just as easily, or even here. Either way. As she's growing older, I can see that my niece could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. Well, I don't think we want to make too many sacrifices for a niece, unfortunately. So we'll just tell her to learn on her own. So this is going to be an easy battle. Gets us to 79%. His army is probably heading south now. I guess we'll let them do. Probably he'll go somewhere in the direction of the Kaiser's armies and they'll probably attack him. I'm at in a situation which became more and more intimidating, with an outcome that could mean life or death. I swallowed hard and decided that I would run away, maybe become craven, or probably become brave. Well, why would we do anything but become brave? Is pretty good. Extra vassal opinion is helpful, as well as the martial benefits. And I think we'll leave the rest of this English war to the Holy Roman Empire and head over here and fight our host army again. Young Barbarol plays hard and talks straight, so we can focus on teaching her bravery, or have her become honest instead of ready. I guess we'll see if she becomes brave. She didn't. We are getting ticking war score, I think, in the English war now as well. For Cumberland. Oh look, the Kaiser's even coming over to help us. So my hope is that this time, after this war, we'll be able to declare on England and win a war pretty easily with help from the Kaiser and or Sicily, and actually gain some land this time. Right, we had a daughter, Aileen. No particular traits. We'll just ignore the host army retreating down there and wait for them to come back. Oh, England is actually back here sieging Cumberland. I guess we should go over there. Let's disband these boats too. Oh, our wife died after a period of illness. How sad. So our daughter is the new Duchess of Wessex, which is good, I guess. I mean, she'll probably grow up, well, if she grows up. Being a 0-year-old Duchess is not exactly a safe position, but if she grows up and has children, they'll be of our dynasty, and we should be able to get claimants to the title that we can put in charge there and have them become our vassal. Which is good, I suppose. I'm going to set her as special interest. She's not actually in our court, I assume. We should try to be her educator if we can. I guess we possibly can't. Okay. Well, that's fine. So we're unmarried again. We should do something about that. Let's see if we can get any other political marriages. A princess of the Byzantine Empire. Guess we had a pact with the Byzantine Empire at one point just due to a random friendship. We could get a non-aggression pact with the Pope. That's probably not a huge concern. Maybe we'll just look for somebody with good traits then. We can get some genius children. That would be pretty good, though I don't like losing the prestige. Because I think we have a chance of getting to 8,000. Yeah, let's not do that. We'll just pick somebody high-ranking more for the prestige than for the potential alliances. I guess that would mean a relative of an emperor, or at the very least a king. We can marry a 40-year-old princess, that seems okay. Gain prestige. Sure. We're not too concerned about having more children, so her age doesn't really matter. So, England is actually getting chased out by the Kaiser, which is fine by me. Up to 99% against them, so we should be able to end that very soon. We'll just head around here then and fight the host army again. Actually, we probably don't need to, because that's going to tick up to 100 pretty soon anyway. With forced demands, we're going to get 764 gold. Put him in debt again. Keep Cumberland. And this should be an instant win here too. So we don't get money for this apparently, though he does lose gold. But we do gain prestige, which is worthwhile. And we can disband our troops, and hopefully we'll be able to strike back at England again and actually take something from them, but that'll have to wait for the next episode because we're out of time for this one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.